Greetings all, Fanny here for Aries' weekly message. Aries, I hope you guys are having a good start to your week so far. The first card that we have, oh fuck, I have to take all those because I just absolutely love how that fell out. So, the first card that came out for you is the Ten of Wands in reverse, releasing a great sense of burden or heaviness upon your shoulders that is so often laid upon you by yourself unnecessarily or by someone else in an attempt to get out of work that they are supposed to do or to not recognize their own faults, shortcomings, or trauma. You are releasing that burden, a burden that is not yours. You are not Atlas. You cannot carry it, nor should you have to. Look at how much in the upright you can really appreciate how much she has to carry and everything that she has to do. When it's in the reverse, she lets it fall. And yes, that is not going to be pleasant, but why did they have to build that on her back? Why did they have to build their success upon her? No, my love, you are not accepting that. You are not taking someone else's wish and making it happen for them. You are working for yourself, on yourself, to make your own wish happen. Wow, that's actually really interesting. That spot on her hip, it very much reminds me of the spiral of my own company. I need to spend more time with this deck. The Ace of Wands is the re-beginning of your life, because the Wands is the suit of fire, passion, and ambition. Everything that makes an Aries an Aries. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles at the end. Absolute fulfillment, financial stability, physical desires accomplished and acquired. You literally went from 0 to 100 so fast because you have an incredible sense of ambition and pride and the ability to build something, and someone else was using it for themselves. But when you flip that script and you put all that energy that you have into something that you want, into something that you desire, it is almost instantaneously a success, instantaneously profitable, because you just have that power about you, Aries. And this is an incredible gift to have, my love. Let's see, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're moving in a different direction from what was happening before. The Eight of Pentacles is typically someone standing over their work that they have done for a very long time. In this, it is depicted by a spider. Please understand that yes, while spiders are symbols of creativity, growth, adaptability, they are also entrapping. They will also keep you stuck and drain you of everything that you had. Like snakes, they can be seen as a positive or a negative. In this instance, I see the spider as a negative, as something that would try to trap you and drain you from everything that makes you who you are, and make you feel like you are to blame for it, make you feel like you are to blame for your own unhappiness. I hate when people gaslight someone like that. That they're like, oh, well, this is your fault that this happened, or oh, well, if you had just done this differently. No, that's not okay to do. You cannot lay blame upon someone else or make someone feel bad about themselves, or that they are a mistake, or that they are doing something wrong, or that they are the reason that their life is hell, when you are the one putting them in that situation, when you're the one feeding them that lie. You have the Blade in reverse that came out with the Mystic Shaman. Yeah. You are removing this blade from you. Like, I just felt like an incredible pressure off my chest with that exhale. Like, it's gonna hurt. And so often it does when you remove a blade from yourself, when you remove something that has hurt you. It is going to hurt, but that is where you are allowed to heal. That old situation, that old ego, it must be cut away. It must be shed, because you are not there anymore. You have the Corn and the Jaguar. First of all, fierce protectors are watching over you, because it's not just the jaguar here, which you will automatically see as a protector. The corn itself, if you remember back in school, what little we learned about Native Americans, we learned that they had the three sisters. The gourds, the soybeans, and the corn. The corn's purpose was to grow tall, to allow the other plants to have a vine, to have a stable place for the vines to grow around, as well as protect them from weeds growing and like those crows and things coming in to eat their crops. So corn is another protector itself. It's also a great sign of prosperity and influence, because there is so much that you can do and make from corn. It is such a staple, and this also tells me that you will be stable. You will be protected by far more powerful beings than you are aware of now. If you've been on your spiritual journey for a while, you may have heard of your council, your spirit team, the ancestors, angels, guardians and guides, descendants and deities, energies and entities that all watch over you. And there are so much more than just those. That is just the affirmation that I use to call out all of them that I am aware of. You also have fae, spirits of the land, spirits of the stars and the winds and the elements themselves that could lend you power. You already have an affinity for fire and an ability to work with the earth, with the pentacles and the wands here. Spirit, what is important for Aries to know right now? The moon. Things will come in phases, my love. You are perhaps in a new moon phase right now where everything is dark and coming from a new beginning. But this Friday, we have a full moon where everything comes to completion. Everything is working up, rising up, and coming to fulfillment right now. So if there is anything that you want for this next year, anything that you want your life to be like when you're choosing this new passion, state it now. Spend this entire week writing out every day, I want to be in blah 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 place. I want to have blah 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 item, or I want to share my life with blah 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 person. The more you think about and put energy and thought into what your dream reality really looks like, the more you begin that relationship to co-create with spirit, to begin that rapport of like, okay, I see what you are asking for. Here, let me present you with a challenge to see if you can get to that point, because that's how spirit works. They don't just give something to us. They present us with challenges to see if we've learned our lessons and we can reach to acquire that place. Then they bless us. And the more we are grateful for their blessings and the more we acknowledge their blessings, the more they work in our lives. Because like an artist, use myself for an example, if I spend hours drawing a picture for you or writing a story and you don't appreciate it, you just wave it off, or you don't even acknowledge it as something you enjoy, I am not going to do that again. I know the value of my work and I know the value of my skill. I am not going to waste it on someone who's not going to appreciate it for what I am offering. And spirit is no different. The more you are grateful for the small blessings you have and the ones that are yet to come, the higher vibration you live in, the higher vibration you are in, the more spirit can work with you because you are more in their frequency. Do you get what I mean here, Aries? The frequency and the mindset that you carry amplifies into what you radiate out. And you attract what you radiate. If you are constantly in this negativity state of thinking you're not good enough, thinking that nothing you do is enough, because you've spent so much time for someone else's happiness, you're not seeing the returns in yourself, you have to flip that script, my love. You have to change how you speak about yourself. You have to change the words that you speak about yourself. If you speak about yourself very negatively, then that's all you're going to get. Please, honey, speak kindly and with love over yourself, your life, and your dreams. And you will find very quickly how things change. Have a beautiful day, Aries.